Hi everybody, it's Caressa again, and today I thought we'd do a little Halloween dorkery crossover. I've got this Crayola Art with Edge Dungeons and Dragons book. It's not really so much a book as it's like a portfolio with like coloring pages in it. I'm going to show you. We did this one on my channel previously, and I've been working on this one on my own. It's not finished, obviously, but I thought today we'd do this one, of this Beholder here, for the Monster Manual. I thought it was a good kind of Halloween, Dungeons and Dragons kind of crossover. I thought it would be a fun thing to draw. Or color. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to use my Mr. Sketch scented markers. I just got these. I always wanted these as a kid and I never had them. But I'm grown, so now I have them. So we're going to use these. Let's start with the Beholder. What color do you think we should make him? I always kind of make him like a purpley, kind of red like this, but kind of a purpley red color. So let's do that. Let's go with, sorry if I'm getting my hand in the camera there. Let's go with this color. And there, listen, Mr. Sketch, you start labeling these here markers, because I cannot read mine. I can't tell what one this is. I want to say this is like raspberry. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Raspberry, perhaps. I do not know. So how are y'all doing out there? I hope you're doing good. I wanted to say thank you to the person who subscribed. I'm not going to name your name because, you know, I don't know if you'd like that. But thank you for subscribing. It really made my day. My first subscriber. Yeehaw. That is so great. Seriously, it made my day. It really did. So I thought I'd tell you guys some Dungeons and Dragons stories while we were coloring this. And, you know, if you're not a Dungeons and Dragons person or a dorky kind of person, don't worry about it. It's still stuff that I feel like everybody can universally relate to. I actually have not played D&D in quite a long time. I've had problems with groups. I know that makes it sound like I'm the problem, but I've really had problems. I've run into problems with, well, I'm going to be honest about it, with guys who don't want to play with girls and people who have really bad personalities and do kind of shady stuff. So, I don't know. For me, my personal take on it is it's a game, it's fun, just relax and have fun, but there are people who take it really, really seriously. I'm talking super serious. And, I mean, I feel like if you're going to be that kind of way, you need to play with other people who take it super, super seriously, too. Not like, you know, a new person like me who's still learning about it, you know. Let's see. But, one of the best stories I have is, there was a guy. We were in a starting town. We were just getting ready to start our adventure. For those of you who don't know what a starting town is, it's like you're getting ready to do your thing and you're going to go off and have an adventure, and you got to get your supplies ready. You got to get it all done, right? You got to prepare yourself. So we were preparing, and one of the guys with us was, I believe he was a bard, and he was like a magical bard. He would do like magic tricks to entertain people. That was his class. That was his job. And so the guy, this is a guy sitting across the table from me. So it was all cool beans and great and stuff. We're getting ready to leave the town, and he goes, yeah, I'm proficient in fire magic, so I'm going to do a fire magic trick. So he does it, burns himself horribly, and we all have to stop before we leave the starting town and heal him and get more supplies before we even left. It was hilarious. Obviously, if somebody had really burnt themselves in real life, I wouldn't find it hilarious, but this was just the goofiest thing ever. I was like, are you kidding me? You're proficient in fire magic and you rolled a 1. He's like, I do a fire magic trick. Rolled a 1, burned himself horribly. Yeah, I tell you. That was one of the better stories. I don't know. I felt kind of bad for him because, you know, he found it funny too, but we were all just like, oh, that doesn't bode well for the future, my man. I'm pretty impressed with these, what do you call them? Oh, words, Mr. Sketch markers. They're a lot less streaky, I feel, than just, like, you know, a Crayola Super Tip or what have you. Got lots of ink. I also have some glittery pens I thought we'd use on here too for shading. So we can glitter like Twilight, as they say on What We Do in the Shadows. Glitter like Twilight. Okay. Whoop. Now, whoop, missed a few spots there. Now, let me think here. Hold on, stop that, Gravy. Sorry, my cat Gravy is trying to bite the box of markers. She has a thing about biting stuff. I don't know what that's about. Alright. Now, I'm looking at the eyeballs and the horns. And I'm thinking I want them a light color, you know? Now for the eyeballs, I'm going to use this like lasery neon yellow. What's it smell like? Does it smell like pineapple? Is that right? Let me check the back of the box. Yeah, pineapple shooting star. Okay. Alright. Sure enough, cool beans. I'm going to put it in here. Just around the edges, I think. Sorry, I'm trying to stay in frame. I've got such a bootleg rig going on here. I've literally got my purse under this drawing table thing so that you can so that it's more propped up in my lap. That's the kind of rigging we got going on here. Oh, forgot this tentacle. Yep, still smells like raspberry, so this is the right color. Again, it would help so much if they labeled their colors. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm guessing every time. Alright. So eyeballs colored in generally. Now the teeth, I'm going to use a little bit of this, I don't know, yellow-orange color. Oh, it smells awful. What in the world? What in the world scent is this? I can't decide what color this is. I think it's kind of an orange color, so it's like... I think this is supposed to be nacho cheese. Oh, God. Why? Just... Oh. Oh, Lord in heaven. Ugh. Don't ever do that. Talking to you, Mr. Sketch. Stop doing that. That's disgusting. Nacho cheese. I don't want a nacho cheese marker, man. I don't want... Like, that's all cute and great and stuff, but at the end of the day, I don't want a coloring picture that's hanging around that smells like nacho cheese. It's grody. Putting a little shadow of this nacho cheese in here. Gross. I know some of you are probably like, well, it's just because you're, you know, an adult now and you don't like that because you're an adult. A kid would love it. Maybe a kid would love it, but this smell is not anything like nacho cheese. It just smells like dirt and dust. It's just this really grody smell. Okay, I'm going to come in with another yellow. And I'm going to go in with more shading on the teeth. Oh god, this one's buttered popcorn. And it actually smells like buttered popcorn. That is so... Man, that is weird. Some of these parts I think are actually the inside of the mouth. So we'll come back with another color and color that in. Because I don't want it to look like he's got weird teeth in the back there. Not that it necessarily matters, because he's like, you know, he's a beholder. He's nothing but teeth and eyes, you know? Alright. So let's come in with... Oh, I don't know. Let's come in with this purple color. Oh, Lord, it's... Oh, it smells good. I think this is like cosmic... whatever. Yeah, black raspberry moon rocks. Alright, sure thing. We're going to come in with that. And just do the parts in the back here. I think those are teeth. This is not. Alright. Okay. Cool beans. So, for the shading of our guy here, of our little duder, I've got two things here. Excuse me while I reach. These pens, which came recommended by Coloring Bliss, check out her channel. She does great reviews that I love of art supplies. So these and these babies are the holy grail of glitter, and these are like their little. This is the king, and then this is like the little princess. Okay, these are the glitters. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with the inside of the eye. I'm feeling green because we've got a sort of red color here, and green is the complementary color of red, if you remember your color theory. So I'm going to put a little green in here. I'm just going to go around all the little eyes and put some green in. Dude. And I'm going to come back with a more yellow-based green and do the inside here. Now, I kind of want there to be, like, veins on the eye of this thing. So I'm coming back in with a red glitter. I'm just going to kind of see where they've got these striations. I don't know if those are veins, but I'm making them veins because I want them to be. I'm just going to put them in there. Alright. Now, for shading of the monster itself, I'm going to come in here to these. Now, let's see. I'm not sure. Let's go with a purple. Hold on a sec. It's going to take me a second to figure out which one's the blue and which one's the purple. Okay, this is the purple. They look very similar with the caps on. So you have to really look at the packaging. Yeah, this one's the purple. I'm going to come in and just kind of shade a little bit. And look at that glitter like Twilight. Woo! Anyway, back to some of the stories I was telling you. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but sometimes I think people take it too seriously. I remember one time, this guy, he jumped my grilled cheese because I was talking about something. I said, yeah, my character says this or that. And he goes, well, is that you saying it or your character saying it? And it's like, listen, I get that you want to get in the mood, and that's great. But it's like, I don't want to talk like I'm a leprechaun in the Shire. Okay, I don't. Oh, by the way, you pump this to get a little more juice in the back, from the back to the front there. So when it runs low, you just pump the back here. But I don't want to talk like a leprechaun in the Shire. I don't want to just be like, oh, they're after me, Lucky Charms. Quick, let's go. There's an encounter. You know, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. I live and let live, you know? I just don't want to do that. And I think that it should be my option not to have to do that. So people get pretty hung up on stuff. I mean, I don't really particularly care. To me, it's a game. It's supposed to be fun. Have fun. Don't take it so seriously. Don't flip out about it if things don't go your way. I remember one time I was at, this was years ago, I was at a local college and they had a gaming day where it was new people like myself going to meet gamers who, you know, were doing tabletop games. And the person that was over it was like, well, we don't have many people here, so we can't really do a D&D thing. So what we'll do instead is we'll have you guys just play a board game. And it was kind of like Chutes and Ladders, but it was with robots, I remember. And so it was just me and this other guy playing it. And the other guy flipped his pancakes so hard. He kept rolling poorly, because it was like a game of chance, basically, you know, with little die rolls on it. He kept rolling poorly, and every time he rolled poorly, he would jump up out of his seat and start pacing back and forth and running his fingers through his hair, like pacing and panting and stuff. I literally thought he was going to flip the table. We're going to start in on the background. I literally thought he was going to flip the table, and I thought he was going to get violent. That is what I'm talking about. Don't do that. Let's see. For the background, I'm going to do a lighter green because I feel like if we do a darker green, it'll be too dark and like you won't be able to see the detail of the beholder very well. So I'm going to do this green. What does it smell like? Oh, this is the mint one. Thank God. Thought it was more disgusting, dusty dirt smell. It's not, thankfully. But yeah, just I mean, if that guy's out there, I hope he's doing well. I don't mean any disrespect or anything to him. I just, you know, just take it easy, you know. It's a game. At the end of the day, it's for fun. It's like if you lose, you should have fun losing. You know what I mean? Okay. Another thing I like about these Mr. Sketch markers is if you're wanting to cover a lot of ground really quickly, like I do for these videos, these are the way to go. Alright, there we go with that. What do I think about this? Let's, actually for the circle, let's come in with our gold glitter like Twilight. But, yeah, I've actually I mean, for the bad experiences I've had with D&D, there have been nice people, there have been fun people. I will say that some of the bad experiences have scared me off of doing D&D with people, because I've had people like basically expect me to read their minds and stuff like that. Like, how dare you not do what you want me to do? You're supposed to know. But I always like, it's fun. I've played a barbarian. I've played, I believe it was a sorcerer. It's been a long time. I've played a cleric. That was the word I was looking for. Goodness. Cannot remember words today. I've played a cleric. Played all sorts. I have not played a rogue or a bard. I should do that at some point. You know, if I ever get back to D&D. Which who knows. Glitter. You see the glitter? Okay. Let us go in with this. Nope, that's the wrong color. That's the red. Going with the orange. With our orange pen. And we're going to shade a little bit around here. Add a little shading. Not a whole lot, just a little. Because I feel bad not putting a little shading in there. 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 I just put a little glitter. A little shaded glitter in there. Okay. That's done. Now, to this next ring. I feel like, since this is supposed to be like the monster manual, I don't own the monster manual, but I'm thinking since it's like a book, let's do that with brown, a light brown. What color is this? This is supposed to be cinnamon. Well, just kind of smells like icing. I mean, it's not a bad smell. It's just kind of a sickly sweet smell. Huh. I'm not sure what to make of that smell. I mean, it's not bad or anything. It's nothing like nacho, I'll tell you that right now. Am I in frame? Yeah, I'm in frame. Sorry if my hand gets in the way. Brown there. Brown here. So what have you guys been up to? You guys got any fun D&D stories? I bet you guys out there who do play D&D have tons of fun stories. Brown, and then I'm just going to come in with actually I'm going to come in with the red. The red has like a pink glitter in it, and I'm just going to kind of go like that. Sorry for the obnoxious noises, but you get what I'm saying. Just a little bit of highlight, a little bit of color depth. Now we got these curlicues back here. I say, let us do them this color. I'm kind of feeling this color for some reason, and I don't even like blue. But this color is blue slushy. Well, I could go for a blue slushy right about now. Ooh, it smells good. It does kind of smell like a blue slushy. What scent is that I'm thinking of? It's like blue raspberry or whatever. Yeah, like that. I'm going to color the color cues that are the curly cues that are not attached to the border, is what I'm trying to say. It's the ones that go inside, like this. Yeah, another cool story I have is... Oh, accidentally went a little outside the lines there. That's fine. Other story I have from D&D is, at one point, when I was playing a sorcerer, I was playing a diplomat. You know, I was very diplomatic. I would try to, like, get us out of tight situations by... Sorry, I have to move this down a little bit. By, you know, diplomacy and trying to talk our way out of situations. That was my character. So one day, I had this thing where I had to leave early. It sucked, but it was what it was, you know. So I had to leave early. And I was like, hey guys, I gotta leave early. Alright, I'll see you later. Alright? They had like a good 2 hours left of playing. Which actually isn't that long. If you've played D&D, 2 hours isn't that hideously long to get a lot done. I came back the next week. We were in a town. Where we left off was, we were in a town, and they were just supposed to be asking for information about a missing person. That was it. We were going to stock up supplies and ask questions about this person. That was it, right? I think I'm going to leave that a flat blue so that the other parts jump out. Does that make sense? That's what I'm doing. This outside here, let's make that also gold. Anyway, I'm going to pump the thing here in the back, as you can see. So, anyway, they were supposed to be asking questions about this missing person. You know, where did they go? Look for clues. Stock up our supplies until next week. How much trouble could you get into? Let me tell you. Here's what they did. I came back the next week. They had burned the tavern that we were staying in to the ground. Half the town was burnt down. Half the villagers were killed. And the other half were traumatized. That's what they did in 2 hours of just being left to their own devices. I was like, this is why men shouldn't rule the world, right here. This is what you do when you're left to your own devices. This right here. I'm joking, by the way. But, you know, I was like, what are you guys, why, I don't know. I was like, I'm impressed, but also like, oh, that's actually this color. Hold on. I don't get blue in there. It's like it never happened. Except you can still see it, but don't worry about it. I'll even it out by making this gold over here. So it looks like I did it on purpose. I'll add a little bit of gold into the other blue parts so it makes it look like I did it on purpose. I do that a lot. Like, if I mess something up, I have to keep pumping this. Ugh. Hope it's not running out of juice. Nah, it just needs to be pumped a little. Alright. Drama over. Anyway, I'll mess up stuff sometimes, and I'll just be like, well, I'll even it out by doing this so it looks like I meant to do it on purpose. It's kind of what art is. You're just constantly fixing mistakes. It's what I feel like, anyway. Okay, and then this could use a little gold right here. So it feels like we did it on purpose. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Now up here, I'm going to go with silver. Shake this up a little bit, pump it a little. And come in here. Yeah, I always find that occasionally, like, there's this, I don't want to say it's a stereotype, but there are certain people who like to play barbarians where they've always got, like, a name like, blood thunder thrust or something like that. You know what I mean? And they're always like, well, can I stab it, burn it, or kill it, or eat it? And it's like, no. Well, can I do it now? Can I do it now? You know, that's their solution to stuff. And I'm not against that, because to me, those are some of the most fun players to have on a campaign. Those are some of the most fun people, because they always get you into trouble, but it's always the fun kind of trouble, you know what I mean? The kind of trouble that makes good stories. The kind of guy, or guys, who burn down a town when you're not even in the room. Which is what they did in that case. That was so goofy. I'm going to come in with the red glitter pen. I'm going to color these little dies in up here red. I think jewels are dies. I think they're supposed to be dies. But yeah, just have fun with it. That's my advice. Have fun with it, and play with other people who want to have fun too. Don't play with people who are just mean-spirited and don't like you because you're a girl or whatever. You know, people who are like that. I think for the eyes, we'll come back and put a little silver glitter in there. By the way, anybody out there, is anybody out there gonna be doing Halloween costumes? Like, I think it'd be cool if you did, like, of course I don't know that anybody would know what you are. If anybody did like a Dungeons and Dragons themed Halloween costume, that would be so cool. That would be the bomb diddly. Thebomb.com. Not that anybody says that anymore. Okay. Let us come back in with a couple more colors. I'm going to use this yellow gold again. Pump it for some juice there. And I'm going to highlight over the, just like that, the words Monster Manual and Dungeons and Dragons. There we go. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to come back in with this silver pen. I'm just going to swipe around the eyes like this. Put a little glitter in the middle there. All right. Let's see. And that's it. What do you think? Let's look at the glitter like Twilight. Ooh. Let me see if I can really make it. I don't know if you can see the glitter very well. But glitter like Twilight. So, I hope you guys had fun today. I had a lot of fun talking with you guys. I'll see you next time. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, say hi, drop a line, all that good stuff, okay? I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye!